Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com, Big 12 free basketball coming your way today. Here, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who gave Kansas City a behind the woodshed ass kicking yesterday in somewhat of a surprising result, especially with Kansas City not scoring any touchdowns. I don't think anybody saw that coming. They got outcoached. They got outplayed. They definitely got outcoached badly, and they got beat up in the trenches severely. They had no answer for Barrett and Pierre-Paul. Mahomes had no time to do nothing the entire day. When he did, he had receivers drop big passes. The referees were not kind to Kansas City in the first half. That's not an excuse. They still got their ass kicked. But at the end of the day, Tom Brady is the GOAT. And the defense won that game for him. Gave him plenty of opportunities to score in Kansas City's defense. And I don't know what Andy Reid was thinking, calling timeouts at the end of the second quarter when they wanted to kill the clock. And then he gave him an opportunity with two timeouts to go down and put one in. Apparently he didn't watch the NFC Championship game, but they did the same thing to Green Bay. Of course, they were calling the timeouts then, but Andy Reid, not his best effort. Maybe his mind was on his kid who was involved in a car accident. And back in Kansas City, you've all seen the headlines. But nonetheless, an interesting game. I am yet to tally up. I did have a small amount of money on Kansas City. I cashed out with some big props and ended up putting $5 down on Gronkowski having a touchdown pass, and that was plus 230, which really helped. But nonetheless, a big winning day yesterday, college basketball, 19-8-1 run, up $3,990 for a $100 player, our last 28 plays. One singled out best bet today, first half line, get on it. NBA, 4-unit best bet, get on it. NHL, red hot, get on it. All over Docs, free $60, link in the description below. Let's get to your free play here tonight. That's why you're here. I think we hit 2 out of the 3 free prop bets we gave you in our last 2 free plays overall. Besides that, yesterday in basketball, so let's get another one tonight. And what in the hell is Kansas doing laying 6 to anybody right now, especially a top 25 team? They've went 2-5 their last 7 games. Yes, I'm talking Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They've went 2-5 their last 7 games. In their last 2 games, they lost. They lost by an average of 15 points per game. So the big storyline here is Oklahoma State, who's already beat Kansas this year, I might add. There's no way they can get up for this game after a double overtime win over number 10 Texas. Yeah, they can. They're well coached. They have the best player on the floor who's going to be a number 1 NBA draft pick and first-round draft pick in the NBA. And Oklahoma State has only lost 1 game this season that was more than a 1-possession game. And that game was an 81-66 loss to Baylor, which is more than respectable. And you're going to give me 6? This thing's up from 5 to 5.5 to 6. By the way, Kansas can't score. They don't have a legitimate 3-point threat. They don't have a legitimate player on offense that can carry this basketball team, and you are playing the number 24 ranked adjusted defense and defensive efficiency in the country in Oklahoma State, and you're giving them 6. Give me the Cowboys against Kansas. An outright win would not surprise me, but I'll take the generous points here. If Kansas does win this one, it's going to be wire-to-wire type ball game. And I understand that Kansas is not going to go quietly in the night with Bill Self as head coach. I understand that. At no point in time is Kansas going to throw in the towel. They're a very well-coached basketball team. Bill Self's one of the best coaches in the country. And I like catching him off losses. And I've done it once this year when they played TCU after somebody whipped them and they crushed them. But other than that, Kansas just has not performed well and are not playing well. And speaking of woodshed ass kickings, I had a 7-unit on West Virginia on Saturday, and that was an ass kicking. They let West Virginia score 91 points. Take the Okie State Cowboys tonight.